A Southern Oregon group is hoping to raise awareness about children with special needs. The Autism Society of Oregon held a meeting at Southern Oregon University today, holding an open discussion on health and diet issues. Doctors were on hand to discuss the different topics. Organizers say they're hoping to get more people involved and educated on the society.
Nutrition and diet are extremely important. We're finding that children and adults have usually very positive results, and even with the one small change, it can be even a minor positive result. But
amongst children and adults on the spectrum.
And ASO meets regularly and says they'll be holding another meeting in a few weeks discussing a different topic relating to children with disabilities. Medical professionals are warning of a dangerous disease that's hitting 8 to 12 million Americans a year. Arguments July 12th on the lawsuit brought by conservation groups claiming the Forest Service distorted scientific evidence. A Southern Oregon group is hoping to raise awareness about children with special needs. The Autism Society of Oregon held a meeting at Southern Oregon University today, holding an open discussion on health and diet issues. Doctors were on hand to discuss the different topics, and organizers say they're hoping to get more people involved and educated on the society.
I'm impressed with all of the practitioners and educators that also are part of our ASO meetings and these types of events. Even though they don't have a child or a family member, they are committed and passionate and are here as well.
ASO meets regularly and says they'll be holding a meeting in a few weeks discussing a different topic related to children with disabilities.
On the 4th, live in Medford, Chris Nielsen, Newswatch 12.
Emergency responders say they are dealing with more and more people with autism.
As Newswatch 12's Janet Kim reports, autism groups organized a training session after an autistic boy disappeared last year at Crater Lake.
The training session will last the next 2 days for emergency responders and for the public. They say the purpose is to equip people with skills in dealing with a person with autism.
Janelle Salazar is a mother of an autistic son. She says it will take a community effort to keep people with autism safe.
So I'm the parent of a 25-year-old son with autism, so I'm very concerned about making sure that we're all safe in the community.
Emergency responders all over Southern Oregon attended today's training on keeping people with autism safe.
You know, in this day and age with mental health budgets being cut to the bone and there not being services for people that might have needs for them, it seems like the police officers and other first responders are the first people to make contact with people in need of assistance.
Organizers from autistic groups say the idea for training came after a high-profile search at Crater Lake last year when an 8-year-old boy with symptoms of autism disappeared and was never found.
People with autism, just as a person with Alzheimer's or dementia, may wander away from safety and into danger.
And with some training on autism, organizers say search and rescue efforts could be more effective.
And they could tailor their search based on characteristics and knowledge of autism so they can be more effective.
Today's training session was aimed toward emergency responders. Tomorrow's training session will be open to the public beginning at noon at the RVMC Smolin Center and then again at 6:30 at SOU Stevenson Union Room.
If you worked outside or spent any time outside today, chances are you were happy to be inside where it is cooler. Yeah.